Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages. Last episode, Maverick found the last essence, and that allowed the Maku tree in the present here to sprout a giant Maku seed, and that Maku seed is going to be the key to unlock the illusion in the Black Tower. And speaking of the Black Tower, we got some people here who are kind of depressed because of the Black Tower, so end their sadness by going back in time. But before we get to the Black Tower, I'm just going to go talk with the Maku tree one last time in her youth. If we didn't already know, well, the Maku tree is going to tell us that Veran is at the top of the Black Tower. I'm going to equip my green ring. I took the blue ring and the Pegasus ring. Oh, my dearest, I wonder if we meet again. Did I help you? There's the top of the Black Tower. Of course, we're just using the green ring for the most part. And then we'll use the blue ring just to delay the final battle a little bit. And I'll explain why I kind of delay the final battle when I get there. Now here we are at the Black Tower. And Ralph's here. So, Maverick, you finally made it. I came to destroy Veran. Veran is taking control of Queen Ambi, right? Then to beat Veran, I must defeat Queen Ambi. Well, Queen Ambi, Veran, I'll destroy the both of you. Then the people of this age, and of our age, will have peace. But what will happen to me? Maverick? Don't forget me. I mean, I think of you as a friend. Okay, I'm going. Ralph can do it. Goodbye, Maverick. And Ralph seemed hesitant there, and we're going to learn why right now. Maverick, I was researching the past and found something awful. Ralph is a descendant of Queen Ambi. Do you know what this means? Ralph lives now because Ambi lived in the past. If Ambi is slain, Ralph will never exist. I came to try to stop Ralph, but I couldn't. Maverick, please, stop Ralph. He means to sacrifice himself for the people of this age by slaying Queen Ambi. I can't allow Ralph to make such a sacrifice. You're the only one who can save Ralph, and all of us, Maverick. Imp and I will find a way to give strength to the villagers. Please, Maverick, save Ralph. But we already know that we're going to save Ralph, because, remember, it's a stable time loop. We know it's a stable time loop because the interactions with the Gorons before the Mermaid Dungeon. Remember, we went to the present and got the Goron vase from the Goron Guardian there to give to his ancestor in the past, so that the Goron in the present who gave us the vase would have something to give us. So we've already shown that it's a stable time loop. We know Ralph is going to survive. But how he's going to survive, well, we'll find out when we actually encounter Veran at the top of the tower. So we've already been through this tower before, but we couldn't advance at the third floor because there's that illusion that with 3 doors. But now we have the giant Maku seed, and that Maku seed will be able to break the illusion and show us the correct door to go through. Similar to how the Maku seed in Oracle of Seasons allowed Data to break through the darkness of General Onyx's fortress and confront General Onyx. Now, just like General Onyx, the final level here is really, really short. It's mainly a few rooms and then the boss fight. So it's a little more puzzly than the General Onyx's fortress, which is basically like 3 rooms, fight enemies, you have to kill them all, and then advance. This one we're going to have to navigate like a bunch of staircases here, but it's not that hard. It's like similar to the one room in level 7, the Explorer's Crypt. The Data had to go through in Oracle of Seasons. And then Maverick's going to have to go through the Oracle of Seasons then in the linked game after this. Got a password to take over there. Do a linked game. Complete the series. So this is also, I hope to experience another puzzle like this. But, like I said, it's not that hard. Much easier than the one that Mr. Tumnus had to deal with in Star Tropics. There was more stairs, more room between the stairs. So just overall a longer thing to solve. Although before we finish, truth glares at your back. Before we head up to where we need to go, I wanted to hit that owl statue because it gives you a clue on how you're going to finish the final puzzle, which is this room here. So we have these 4 flames. If you choose any staircase other than the correct one, you will be taken to this room. We fight 4 Lionels, and then just loops around and takes you to the room with all the staircases. So let's head on back up. Now that owl told us the truth stares at us from the back. And the clue basically means that the flame that was at our back knows the truth, knows which of those staircases is the correct one. So you have to follow that one, and don't fall too close like I just did there. You get bumped and have to repeat the puzzle. So we'll keep our distance a little more this time. So you just keep your eye on that flame. A few times it's going to cross paths with other flames, but just remember the direction it was going. So it was going up when it passed, so we just follow the flame that kept going up. And over here it's going to pass by another flame, but it was going right, so we just keep following the flame that was going right. And then we can just hang out right here because now all the flames are pretty much choosing their staircases. We see the staircase the flame behind us chose. Take that, and that'll take us to this room here, which takes us to the top. And to the right and the left here, they're both mirror images of each other. I'll just show them both off. But to the right, we have 2 Lionels on the bottom screen and the Mace Warrior on the top screen. And the same if we go to the left, we'll see 2 Lionels and on the bottom, and then Mace Soldier on the upper screen. And they both lead to the center screen, which is the entrance to Veran's lair. And Ralph is already here. You must be Ralph of Ambi's line. Ha, I have no time for such a small fry. Be gone with you. Or did you mean to fight me? Don't make me laugh. Fool, this is the body of Ambi, your ancestor. If you slay me, you will vanish from this world. Do you still wish to fight? You trickster. Fine, if I slay you, I vanish. Maybe it is terrifying, but if I must, I must. To do nothing and live just isn't me. Then it means nothing. I will destroy you to protect the people of this age and to protect Nayru. And of course, she's not going to be able to go through with it. Oh, Maverick! Because of my kindness, young, Ralph still lives. But you still attack me. If you damage Ambi's body, Ralph will vanish. You can't intend to end your dear friend's life by your own hand. Ha ha ha. So I switched to Ambi's voice there because that voice, Maverick, that line there, that voice, I couldn't do it. Don't I look a fool? Because maybe for a second there, I think Queen Ambi might have overcome the possession, and when she spoke in her own voice, that kind of knocked Ralph out of his idea to slay Ambi. And it, it makes sense because, if Veran was possessing the entire time, why would Veran, stop? You figure she'd want to, kill Ralph and get rid of him. So this first part of the battle is just like when we fought Veran when she possessed Nayru. You have to shoot her with the mystery seed, then pull her out of the body. with the switch hook. The only thing different with this battle is that Queen Ambi summons these spiders. They're not going to be the most annoying spiders that we're going to have to deal with. We'll deal with them in the third phase. Oh, I never expected to be beaten by this boy. So like General Onyx, Veran's going to have 3 phases. Maverick, what happened? I felt as though I'd been caught in a bad dream, as if pure evil had inhabited my body. What? I must leave at once? I see void in your eyes. I should have done as I was told. But unlike Onyx, Veran's going to have 3 transformations. Well done, I thought I might possess you this time. Perhaps you will have a different flavor from that fool Ralph. You've seen me like this before, but this is my true form. You'll regret making me show my true might. Although technically is her final form. I'll give you reasons to fear Veran, Sorceress of Shadows. So Onyx's first phase, he was just in his armor, and he had to hit him after he hit him a few times. He brought out Din as a shield. He had to use for phase 2. Phase 2 he had to use the Rod of Seasons to knock Din away, so then General Onyx will be vulnerable. Well, now in the phase 2 here, Veran becomes a fairy. She has these 4 clone links to protect her. Defeat them, and then it's just a matter of taking her out. If she hits you with that blue ball, you turn into a little baby. This should not have happened to me. And we've defeated Veran, or at least everyone thinks we have. Maverick, are you alright? Maverick, you did it. Even I thought it was over this time, but now it was there. She can't always remain helpless. I'm going to train, so I'll be able to protect Nayru on my own. You're pretty tough already. You already got through this tower. I'm finally being Veran. Now the chaotic. I'm finally being Veran. Now the chaotic flow of time should return to normal. Should we go back to the village? Good call. But just as General Onyx's room started to crumble, well, now Veran's place starts to crumble. And we're going to fight Veran's final form. Onyx changed into a dark dragon. Veran's going to turn into a bunch of bugs. How cold of you to run off and leave me all alone. But my, aren't you courageous? You've spoiled all my plans. I hope to avoid revealing this vile shape. You'll pay for my humiliation with your life. Now, Maverick, it is your turn to taste despair and the fear of death. So that bomb is a little clue. I'm gonna put on a blue ring here, because if I kept the green ring on, I could beat this phase pretty quickly. But she's basically this bug, this like beetle or ladybug, and she'll hop around. That's the only form you can damage her in. Sometimes she'll turn into the spider form between forms if you take too long. And the spider form is the toughest form. You have to throw a bomb at it to scare it, and then once it's scared, then you can start hitting the face. There we go. And after a few times, it turns back into the beetle. And then the beetle is, like I said, the main phase that you have to damage. And after a few hops, it will, Veran will show her face. That's when you hit her a few times. And I'm not going to hit her too much. Like I said, I want to show off all of her forms. And here's, oh no, she turned back into the spider. I'm going to have to deal with this one again. Nice save there. 2 nice saves. Bombs. Ouch. I said that those spiders that she summoned as Queen Ambi, when she was blessing Queen Ambi, that was the most annoying spiders. That was the most annoying spider. You see beetle, spider, and then the last one that the reason why I'm delaying this battle, so I want to see all 3 of her forms, was this bee. This bee just flies around in a figure 8. Just stay away and whack attacking with your sword. And now I can put the green ring on so I'm a little more powerful when I attack. And I can finish this form off because I've shown all the forms. And my body, it withers, but you are too late. My role was to disrupt the currents of time, to flood humanity in sorrow. The despair that fills this land has already passed through this tower and onto Twin Rova. I see it, burning blue, the flame of sorrow. Ha ha ha. And General Onyx lit the flame of destruction. And you'll see that in the linked game. We already saw that in Data's playthrough. What's happening inside? And Maverick has escaped. Maverick, I'm so glad. You're safe, thank goodness. You really beat Veran, didn't you? Nice work, Maverick. You're amazing, huh? Queen Ambi, she saw you get shut in and turned and ran. Let us go. So we leave the tower. We went outside, there's Queen Ambi and a bunch of soldiers. What? Are you gonna take on Ralph? I guess he still thinks she's possessed. We're gonna find out that she's not. Maverick, you're safe. I just called my knights from the palace to help since you were locked inside the tower. Don't startle me like that. I thought Veran's tricks had gotten you. But Maverick, thanks to you, everyone is back to normal. I thank you. This kid, if we talked to him earlier, he would have just been like, my dad got turned to stone. Not to talk with him. And now he's back to playing ball with his dad. It's funny, if you go to this screen, in the woods to the west, where I start for you has grown, you can actually see them frozen there. I thought it was over when you got locked in the tower. I never thought you'd outdo me. Ralph was my grandson's grandson's grandson. You too have great courage. You shall be the pride of my people. And you, Queen Ambi, Veran is gone. So now you can be my great, 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 great grandmother, a queen. I'm so proud. How rude. I am still young. Don't call me Granny. You might have heard squeaking in the background there. I'm reluctant to part, but we must return to our own age. Just as Ralph and Maverick had a little bit of a squabble going on. All is well in this age. We may return without worry. My two boys right now are out having a little squabble. I shall never forget you. Rat Damon and Patrick Swayze there, fighting over bed space. Don't think it ends here. It's back to the Twin Rova. Gerudo witches. Behold, Veran, the troubles you caused have filled the land with cries of sorrow. It has given birth to the flame of sorrow, which burns brightly. When this flame brightens the darkness, our wish will be granted. Ho 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 ho. For this game, and just like the ending for Oracle of Seasons, when Data finished that game, at the conclusion of this we will get a password, and that password we can enter into Oracle of Seasons, and it will transfer Maverick and stuff like Bippin and Blossom's son over to Oracle Season that allows us to do a linked game. So I wonder why that statue of Maverick is there. That wasn't there when we saw the Miku tree in the last episode, where she gave us the big Miku seed. Wonder how that got there. Well, we'll learn a little bit later on in the ending. Nayru's back to singing. Just don't play a time traveling song on that Harp of Ages. Maples decided to swing by and listen to the song. Ralph is making good on his promise to train. Maverick's teaching him moves, including the spin move, but it looks like Ralph's going to need a little bit more training. Doesn't have it mastered yet, but he got time. No pun intended. And now we see in the past, the Queen Ambi has commissioned a statue of Maverick to be made. And the carpenters, the ones who fixed that bridge to get to Symmetry City, they make a reappearance here. And they carry the completed work over to the Mako tree. And we get to see a close-up of Queen Ambi. It's a little different. She's like more like realistic, where Ralph, Maverick, Nayru had more like cartoonish faces, exaggerated features. She almost looked like her design was stolen from the Wicked Queen from Cinderella from the Disney that Angelina Jolie played as. I don't know, just came around 2001. I don't know if that movie was out yet by then. I don't know. I didn't see it, but I know about it. But there we go. That's the ending. We just get to see the credits of all the people who helped make the game. And then we'll get the password. We'll be able to save our game then afterwards. And then once we got the password to take over to a holodrome, to transfer Maverick and stuff over there, we will restart the game here and go talk with the Red Snake at Vasu's, because the Red Snake will give us the ring password. Before he just gave us tips about rings. Now that the game being beaten has been flagged, you know, the flag has been checked, he gives us the ring secret. First, let's get the holodrome secret. Or to cause in trouble. There we go, secret to holodrome. We'll save our game. And like I said, to be continued in Zelda Oracle of Seasons. So let's start the game up real quick here. As you can see now that Maverick there is with Nayru, showing that we've beaten the game. And let's go to Vasu and get the ring secret. And we'll input this one once we see Vasu in Seasons, and this will transfer all the rings that we have over to Seasons. So when we start that game, we'll have all these rings in our possession. We'll still only have the level 1 ring box, but we can use the green ring and that'll help us out. So the only rings that we're missing, the power ring level 3, the armor ring level 1, armor ring level 2, armor ring level 3, the red ring, the blue ring, the blast ring, the Rang level 1 ring, the Game Boy Advance time ring, or the nature ring, the steadfast ring, the heart ring, swimmer's ring, the green joy ring, the subrosion ring, the sign ring, and then the victory ring. So those rings, like I said, they'll all be able to be received in the Link game. That's what we'll do next time. Take care, have a good one. Thanks for following along. Bye.